Confrontation is necessary. Ibrahim alayhi salam was very aggressive. Very aggressive. Debate is not good. We shouldn't debate. Yeah, because you're mentally defeated. You have no response. Could you explain what this means? Competing for 1 hour is better than months of revision. Why do the old Islamic books mention this? Well, when you debate, it really tests your knowledge. So if you just revise something by yourself, you study a subject by yourself, then you might think that you have a good knowledge of the subject, but you won't really know until you are tested in a debate, or you're tested by someone challenging you, or by a test that really is trying to challenge you. That's the true, that will tell you whether you truly have mastered the subject or not. So that's the explanation. And debating, like, you have to prepare a lot for debate, and it really makes you an expert on the subject. So that's why debates are valuable. And all of the major ulama were debating. Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Ahmad, Imam Malik, they all engaged in debates. This is like munadara is a part of the Islamic tradition. And there are many books written about debate. So now people are saying that, there's no benefit to debate, and like the scholars did write about the potential spiritual problems or spiritual downsides of debate. But this is for any act. Any public activity has downsides to it. What are the spiritual downsides of being an imam of a community, or being a reciter of the Quran? They'll also say, well, there are these spiritual pitfalls that you could fall into. The scholars warned about these things. The spiritual masters, they warned about these kinds of things. Does that mean that they're not permissible, or that no one should be an imam, because you might fall into riyah, you might fall into showing off? No one should be like a reciter of the Quran. Don't bother reciting Quran because you might be showing off and you might have the wrong intention. So this is nonsense. Debate is the same way. Munadara is the same thing. Like, it has spiritual pitfalls. You have to protect yourself against that. Why many students cannot debate? They might not know the principles of debate. They might not have practical experience with debate, and they might not know the research that's required for debate. Debate doesn't mean you just go and argue with someone. You have to prepare. You have to organize an argument. You have to also understand arguments. You have to understand what a valid argument is. You have to understand what a sound argument is. These kinds of things that we've started studying in the Jadil program. Our next class, inshallah, is going to be Jadil level 2. So that's coming up in about a month or so. But we're going to continue critical thinking, debate, logic. It's coming up, inshallah. So that's why people can't debate. They don't know the usul of debate. Debate is not always productive. It's better to make your actions speak for you as an individual. You can be an example, and then you just state what we believe. No, I respectfully disagree. We do need debate. Debate is necessary, and debate is not like a personal thing. Like, debate is not every single Muslim needs to engage in a formal debate. We're talking about formal debates. Formal debates are necessary. Otherwise, you have all of these different people attacking Islam constantly. Who's going to confront these people? Those who say, oh, well, we shouldn't debate, we should just be quiet. Like, okay, so you're falling short of the challenge, and they're using this using it against you. They're saying that, look, these people are so intellectually backwards and defeated that they're too scared to even talk to us, to even argue with us. That's how defeated they are. Confrontation is necessary. Like, this is a problem with a lot of compassionate imams, especially. They don't want confrontation with people who disagree. Well, this is weak. If you're on the truth, then you can speak it, and you can listen to the other side and refute it. If you can't do that, again, like, I'm talking about formal debate, it's not for everyone. Then this is a big problem for the community. Yeah, we need people who are talking about heart softeners, and they're talking about this or that, and they're not engaged in debate, because not everyone is suitable for debate. Not everyone has the personality for debate. You have to be an aggressive personality. But some people need to do it. Some people have to do it. Otherwise, the deen is constantly being insulted. And if you don't confront those who are insulting the deen, attacking the deen, then then you're allowing Islam to be trampled underfoot by its enemies. So this is a big deal. If you look at confrontation in the Quran, we see it over and over and over again. All of the Anbiya were directly confronting the kuffar, the enemies, the mushrikeen. They were directly being confronted with conversation. Why didn't Musa alayhi salam? He just has a good example, and people see, oh wow, Musa alayhi salam, he's such a good role model. And then he just states his beliefs. No, guess what? Musa alayhi salam went directly against Fir'aun. He went directly. Fir'aun made some points. Musa alayhi salam responded to those points. Another example, Ibrahim alayhi salam. Ibrahim alayhi salam was very aggressive, very aggressive. Like he went to the extent of actually destroying their idols. And then making that argument that no, I didn't destroy the idols. The big one did it. The big idol destroyed all the little idols. So this is confrontation. This is debate. This is debate. Hud alayhi salam, Prophet Hud directly confronted and challenged. He very aggressively challenged. Like they're challenging their people, and they're also like refuting. The refutation is there. The rad is there of the batil. Yeah, pretty much every prophet. This is like the Quran itself is refuting the mushrikeen. That's a debate. This is a debate. The mushrikeen, the Quraysh, are coming with this argument against the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, against Islam. The response is coming from in the Quran. Allah is sending the revelation as a response. That's debate. It's happening publicly. It's a confrontation. So there's for someone to say that debate has no place in Islam. This is frankly an ignorant comment. Okay, you're saying normal Muslims. Okay, yeah, I agree. Normal Muslims who don't have any training, they should avoid debating, going into formal debates. Absolutely. No. But you have people who are making these general statements, like these compassionate Imams, they're making general statements like debate is not good. We shouldn't debate. Yeah, because you have a defeatist mentality. You're mentally defeated. You have no response to these atheists and these liberals and these feminists. You're intellectually defeated, and you want to justify your, whether it's cowardice or your, simple-mindedness, your ignorance, by saying, "Oh, I'm not going to debate." Okay, yeah, you can't debate. You don't debate because you can't debate. But don't say that people who are debating are doing something wrong, or oh, they probably have some kind of spiritual problem. They're arrogant. They're trying to defend their ego, and this is nonsense. This is nonsense by people who are they pretend to be knowledgeable and they call themselves sheikh or imam, and they have a basic lack of understanding of Islam.